Hello, friends. Uncle Marv here with another episode of my Unhealthy Podcast, the show where we look at life and health beyond diet and fitness and talk about a lot of things where we're talking about self-growth, self-love, relationships. But today we're going to go back to those things that I said we don't talk about a lot, health and fitness. And this is going to be a short episode, and it's going to be one of those things that I did a while back and told you guys that I would bring it up on a show, and now I'm going to do so. But I decided to find a great way to get your feedback and input based on this. So a while back, I got a couple of questions not related to the show, but related to AI. Because I'm in the tech field, people were asking if I used AI for everything. And at the time, my answer was no, I really don't use AI a lot. I have found ways to use it in my job with some automating and scripts and stuff. We've been doing that sort of thing for a while. But the topic of AI had come up, and we had talked about the apps that I had used, and a lot of them are AI-based in a way. And at the time, I kind of poked around on some other podcasts to see if anybody had talked about using AI as part of, meal planning, diet and exercise, or anything along those lines. And this was really started at the, fourth quarter of 24. And there wasn't a lot out there. So I went to AI and put in a whole bunch of parameters. I created a very lengthy script to ask the question. And it was, male, African American. I put in my age, my height, my weight. I put in the fact that I used to play sports. I said that I don't want to go to the gym, or I wanted to do very minimal exercise. And I asked AI to create a 7-day meal plan for me. And I wanted the meal plan to include dense nutrients. I wanted to be clean, because that was around the time that I had just started looking at clean eating. So I wanted that to be a part of it. I also asked it to include a list of supplements, herbs, and spices that can support the weight loss journey. And basically, the real goal that I put was I wanted to lose belly fat and 10 pounds through a clean diet and minimal exercise. So that's what I asked for. And it created a 7-day clean eating meal plan for me. It gave me a list of supplements, a list of herbs and spices, a minimal exercise plan. So it did do that. And of course, it included the things that we always talk about: 30 minutes of brisk walking 3 times a week. And then it did have some bodyweight exercises, push-ups, squats, and lunges 2 times a week. And then it provided some additional tips: hydration, the obvious recommended drink plenty of water throughout the day, portion control for meals to avoid overeating, and sleep, ensuring that you get at least 7 hours of sleep per night. And then it added one more line of consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new supplements or exercise routine. And that was one of the things that I thought, there's always a disclaimer, and there should be, when you hear about these weight loss programs, or you see the pills and the surgeries being advertised on TV. In the very, very fine print, there's always a phrase that says something like, when combined with a healthy diet and regular exercise, or as part of a healthy diet and exercise program. So the bottom line is, there's no way that you should look at anything that is being done without understanding that you've got to have a healthy diet and some exercise. So that's my interpretation of all the stuff that I said. Remember, I'm not a doctor, but I'm asking AI to help me. So I took the meal plan that AI gave me and I put it into a PDF, and I have that as available as a download on the website, and go to the show notes that I have in here, and I'll have the link in there. It's basically unhealthypodcast.com/downloads/AI meal plan. But click the link. That's going to open up the PDF for you. And just look at it and tell me what you think. I showed it to my wife, and she laughed because she said, "You're not going to eat half the stuff on here." And she's right. But there obviously are some things on there that I will eat, and we are going to reevaluate what we have been doing, because I'll be honest and share with you the journey that I've been on. When I first started the journey, I was able to lose, I think I lost 12 pounds right away. And my body did look a little bit better. But of course, we did it with a diet that was, I don't want to say unsustainable, but it was a lot of work. It was a lot of restrictions. And that's what I didn't want. I wanted something that was a little more natural, a little easier to do. I wanted it to be part of just a regular diet that I ate. Of course, I wanted it to be things that I liked. So that's where kind of this journey started, is I wanted to find a way, how can I do this on a regular basis that's not any harder than it has to be, that's not restrictive, that isn't one of those, reasons that makes diet a dirty word. I don't believe diet is a bad word at all. I mean, diet is just eating is really all it is. It's just a matter of making it healthy and making it work for us. So that's where we are. So I've got the 7-day meal plan up there. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's got, like we said, your normal stuff. It's got, Greek yogurt, apple, vegetables, cucumber salad, chicken and avocado wrap. There's a lot of things on there. It does list, looks like 6 supplements on there. The first 4, very normal, vitamins B, C, D, E. But it lists these things I don't know much about, berberine and spirulina. So I will be researching those. I've had this sheet for a while. I just haven't looked at it in a while. So if it sounds like I'm looking at it for the first time, that's not exactly true. I put it away and didn't look at it. But I pulled it out now because it's time to look at it. Herbs and spices. It's got turmeric, cinnamon, cayenne pepper, black pepper, ginger, all things that we have sort of incorporated. Turmeric and cinnamon and ginger I do on a regular basis. The other stuff, not so much. Now, of course, I'm not going to give you the prompts that I put in, because I'm going to play around with it some more. And maybe at some point I'll put in what all the exact prompts were, but I told you pretty much what they were. I did put in my real age, my real weight, my height. I did say I'm an African-American male. I did say I used to exercise. I don't anymore. I put in a couple of other things in there, and I don't have the prompt with me, or else I'd tell you exactly what those were, but I'm going to tweak it some more, because I want to see if AI can come up with a better menu plan than what it did. But I just wanted to get that out there, and you guys can tell me what's right or wrong about it. Of course, there are some gaps, because I don't think that it's actually tailored for being an African American. I don't think that it is age specific for an older adult, which I have to admit that I am. I don't believe that it really had any consideration about, being athletic or anything, which it probably shouldn't. I mean, I'm not athletic now, so why not? You've heard some people on my show recently talk about the social and environmental factors that influence diet. I'm not sure how AI would account for that. And then, of course, the long-term sustainability of the meal plan. That's really where I'm at with all of this. This has got to be something that I can just simply follow going forward for the rest of my life, and not do it, 30 days at a time, or, 3 months at a time. And, I don't want this on again, off again meal plan. I want something where this is my meal plan, and it's something that I can do forever. So with that being said, I'm not going to go too much more into some other thoughts that I have on this, but like I said, I want to get your thoughts and opinions. So if you're listening and you have the show notes where you can just simply click on the link, go ahead and do that. It's going to open up the PDF for you. Download that, save it, check it out. Give me your thoughts, things that you like, things that you don't like, suggestions or changes, and we'll see how far we are. And then maybe at some point down the road, we'll redo this again with some of those changes that I talked about, trying to find a way to tweak AI to get the answers that I'm looking for. And just so you know, I did go on today again just to see if there were, other podcasters, other YouTubers or whatever that had talked about using AI for a meal plan. And, oh, yeah, there's a bunch of them now. Meal planning made easy with AI. How do I use AI in my personal life, from meal planning to mindset, meal planning with AI, make weight loss easy with this AI meal planning hack. You won't believe how AI revolutionized my meal planning. And I did listen to a couple of them, not all the way through. Some of them were just kind of, they talked about it, but they didn't tell you what they did. Some of them, of course, tailored it to a specific thing that they were doing. Some of them were looking at really just quick and easy ways to plan a meal. One of them talked about taking a picture of your fridge and saying, or making a list of what's in your fridge and saying, hey, I have these items. What can I make? So not really truly specific to what I asked it to do in terms of creating this detailed meal plan, but I'll look around and listen to some more, and maybe you guys will give me some links to shows that you've listened to or resources or whatever, but that's it. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Like I said, short and easy. Go to the website, click on the link, and download the meal plan and give me your thoughts. And in the meantime, do whatever you got to do to keep yourself living healthy and being happy. Holla.